He is at every major event where Magnus Carlsen is playing, supporting him for good and for bad. His father, Henrik Carlsen, joining us here. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
First of all, let's clarify this immediately. Do you have a laptop with you here?
Oh, let me. No, I don't. Neither has Magnus.
No. So, how are you feeling here in Samarkand, Uzbekistan? How are you spending your time? Obviously, your son is playing. It's different for you than for most of us who are.
Well, first, the interesting thing that when we arrived is that we are not that far away from Almaty. Well, okay, at least for a Norwegian.
Yeah.
We're not that far south, but we had real winter last time. And this time it's summer weather.
Yeah, it feels very
so
nice.
It's very pleasant. And we are staying here by the rowing canal with the view to the mountains. And the hotel is good, so it's very nice.
Did you go out hiking or seeing the place a bit? I know in Almaty that was the thing.
Yeah, not a lot so far, just around this area, close to the hotel so far. So maybe there will be opportunities later.
And how are you spending your time here at the venue? Because,
well, I'm mainly here to support Magnus, look after his things and talk to him if necessary or bring him things. And then occasionally I talk to some fans of his or other press and try to look important.
But you're also managing to look, but speaking for experience, you're also very decent and approachable. So you're trying to be very down to earth. But how do you deal with that? Because obviously your son is very popular. People know you as the father of Magnus Carlsen, so people tend to approach as well. There's a lot of focus on you as well.
Well, you know, I was an amateur chess player as a youth, playing a lot in high school. And to me, the world chess stars, they were far apart and something different. So just the fact that I've been able to enter this new world with Magnus is something I keep in mind, and maybe it makes me a little bit humble because I think we're so lucky to the fact that Magnus's hobby has brought him here.
Obviously, you're rooting for Magnus. You're his manager. You're his coach in a way. You're his all his support in every way. How difficult is it for you when you see he's struggling in the game to keep?
Well, chess is kind of a symmetrical game in that if you win, someone else loses, and that is quite tough on human nature because losing is harder in a way than winning. So you have to kind of adapt and learn how to tackle losses psychologically, and then enjoy the wins and try to make the symmetry go the other way. But come on, I mean, as a father, I've been so lucky again because Magnus, he's having all these successes, and if he occasionally loses, that's of course okay.
We've seen at the opening ceremony here in Samarkand a very similar thing that we saw in Almaty, that Magnus was given this very special official robe here for the culture. You've been given many of these things as presents, very beautiful presents throughout the events over so many years. Where do you keep them all?
We have a collection at home. It's very nice, and I must admit the robe we got this time, that's really beautiful. So maybe it will have a special place.
What do you have any plans what to do with that? Because obviously it's like a collection a prime minister of a country has.
Well, if someone wants to make an exhibition somewhere in Norway, maybe that's a possibility. And we have also rented out occasionally something to the Chess Hall of Fame in St. Louis. And but otherwise it's stored at one of his houses in Norway.
Obviously now, getting just once more, we are into the two more rounds actually 3 more rounds now until the end of the rapid. Magnus is leading. Are you nervous? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a chess fan trying to enjoy this, but as you get older, maybe you also feel a little bit more the nerves as a father. So I'm quite excited when he play the last day of a tournament like this, I must admit. And we also have the fact that he's the 16th FIDE world champion, and he has 15 world championship in the different formats. So there could be an opportunity today or in 3 days to do something about that.
So I have to get back again to all these medals. I think I asked you this for the interview for BCM. Where do you keep all of this? Like all these?
Oh, but that's a secret.
Indeed, it has to be. It's very big.
Oh, it's. I think it's the road you travel that is important. medals, that's proof of a road that you have traveled successfully and enjoyed and learned from. So that's the most important part, not the actual medals afterwards, I think.
Well, this just brought me to one more question. As a father of a chess prodigy, what is your message to the parents there whose children are taking the road?
Well,
leads to chess?
I think I haven't helped Magnus or pushed Magnus a lot, but I've not stood in his way, and that's been important for me. Maybe that's partly to do with Norwegian traditions, but I think chess is such a struggle that the kid needs to own the process and the result. If you put additional pressure on the kid, I think it's not good.
Henrik, thank you so much for your time and best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.